Again, we continue something right under $10. Queen Jack, Queen 10 and Jack 10. Woo! What's up you guys, this is Chris Rukov for Hand of the Week. Let's continue with the hands. Raised $1. I mean, I want to see, a little bit. Oh, we're like more than 200 big blinds deep with the big blind here. All right, I mean, it's not a big deal. 112 is my usual, but sure, $1 works. We got a 3-bet, we're obviously going to call. Now we're playing active stack, $57 is the active stack now. All right, flop top pair. We'll be definitely looking to call one better at least. Check, I will definitely look into bet here. Something along the lines of 450. Or that, sure. Cool, 2 pairs, life is good. Again, we continue, something right under $10. It is so awesome. Good, I really thought that guy well. I mean, I picked him up from, I didn't pick him up. He came to start coaching from 5 no limit actually. And he got to 50 NL by now, which is, great. I really like to see when I coach people something and they follow it to the T, and those are usually the people who are successful. My first table actually got people from 2 no limit. I got them, and I would say half of them reached 100 no limit, and 2 of them I know for sure because I keep in contact with them. They're actually playing professionally. They're making like a lot of money. Like one of them for sure I know is like way better than me now, like way better. He never admits it though, but yeah, he's way better. All right, and sure, we're just gonna call. What got there? If he had a 4, that beats us. 9-7, 9 queen got there, but they have to be very specific spades, I would say. I would not fold 2 pair here. He might have 10-8, he might have Jack 8, he might have the other Jack 10, so I'll definitely call here. There's not really much to read into the hand, like I already mentioned which hand. Oh wow, I'll call. Unless you suspect something else going on, if you have like notes about a guy and you think he's going to be 3-betting with a 4, but I don't think he's going to be 3-betting for. Oh, I see, okay, I see it, never mind. I see it. If he has aces, kings, queens, or jacks or 10s, yeah, that's a fault. Wow, I'm sorry guys, I totally kind of blanked out that it was a 3-bet pot. I thought it's a $1 opening, he just calls. No, that's a fault. Yeah, that's a very clear fault. If he has 10s, jacks, kings, queens, or aces, now I'm not saying he's going to be checking all the aces, kings, queens, and jacks here, but definitely he will check some. 10s, definitely he's check calling. Then same thing, 10s, check calling and leading. Yeah, I'll definitely agree with the fault. I'm sorry, I totally like spaced out that it's like a 3-bet pot. Hopefully I focus more on the second hand. Yeah, I agree with the fault, bro. I think 2 pairs here. If he has like kings, aces, and queens, he has higher 2 pairs, which sucks. 10s, he beats you from the flop, which I think he has 10s. Alright, next hand. Hopefully I'm more focused here. I don't mind just calling here. 3-bet is the normal thing to do. I'll give him a better price. I'll give him like $4.15, smaller price, so I can incentivize him to call. But flat is not bad. We're in position the whole board, the whole hand. We have a suited hand which flops better, and I don't mind it. Oh, good. That's so nice. We can call one barrel. Now instead of 3-betting that guy, we could have, we could have 3-bet him for the same price as calling the raise and calling the bet on the flop. Yes, we do not have the fold equity, but we got backdoors here. We don't know if he hit anything. I don't think he's gonna hit a lot of things here. Even if he has like 8, 7, 6s or something like that, he should not be triple barreling with those hands, because Jack actually hits our range better. That's good. Obviously you wanna call. I'm not thinking really of raising here. If you raise here, you got a really better of the turn. If you raise here to $10 and he calls, turn will be 26, so you should be looking at something around like $15 to bet, which is not a bad line depending on what read you have on the player. But pot is small now. I'll play it small. He bets a little bit bigger, which kind of tells me that he might have something. Not a bluff. Ace or a king might be a good card for us. I'm kind of on the fence there. Might not be. Yeah, call's good. No, here the question is, do we bet or not? Oh man. I mean, here's the thing, if he doesn't have anything, he would fold anyways. And if he doesn't have anything, we beat him. So we kind of have, it's like we have pocket trace here. Oh wait, pocket trace is straight, never mind. If we check back, we still have showdown value is what I'm saying. If you want to get him of a jack, I don't think we will, unless you want to ship the whole amount here. But yeah, I don't think betting is a good idea. Oh, of course you bet. And of course he called. Like there's, I think you cannot get him off of a pair or a jack. What are you trying to get him off of? 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s? I don't think he will for $8. I just think every time you bet here he's going to be calling and beating you. There's no call that you beat, obviously. You know, we bet as a bluff. But I think if you check back, there are hands that you beat without putting any more money in, such as ace queen that he decided to bluff. Anything that he decided to bluff twice, basically you beat with ace king high. Yeah, I don't think you can get him off that jack, like, unless you want to ship all the money in, and even then I don't know. Alright, ace deuce on the small blind. I won't be defending this hand, not 3-betting it, yeah. Obviously player dependent, but as a game into a vacuum, I'll be looking at defending it. That's a good board. He didn't really hit anything unless he really lucked out, but again, every time there's a card, certain card on the board, that means the opponent has less of them in their range. So if 2 9s come in, that means half of the 9s are already out. Yeah, check call, standard. Check call again here. That's not a card that hits his opening range, you know, a 5, or what is it, ace 5, if he opens ace 5, that's pretty specific. Yeah, I'll definitely go here. We're basically bluff catching here, so keep that in mind. 7, that's another card that, I mean, let's see. Yeah, I think on the turn we should make a decision. If we bluff catch the turn and there is no significant change, for example, a king, a queen, or jack folds, that's kind of, you know, something that he would have a lot of combos of. But if nothing else comes in, for example, if a 3, 4, 6, 7 comes out, we need to make a decision. If one of those cards that I just mentioned comes out on the river and he bets, are we calling? And if the answer is yes, then we're calling the turn. If the answer is no, we'll be folding. If the river is a 7, a 6, a 4, or a 3, then just fold it here. This is one of the biggest leaks that I noticed that students have into their game. It's calling turn, folding river. It's pretty much one of the biggest things that I've noticed. So yeah, when you put it like this, like I just structured the logic, it's pretty easy because it's no brainer. If it's 3, 4, 6, 7, or an 8, we call here and call on the river. If it's maybe 10, 10 is maybe kind of a, you know, a card that is kind of dodgy, but jack, king, queen, I guess 10, jack, king, and queen, we check fold on the river, and that's it. Good, yeah, I was gonna bluff catch him as well. Now what he might have: ace, king, ace, all the broadways basically. Ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack, ace 10, king, queen, king, jack, king 10, queen, jack, queen 10, and jack 10. Whew. That was a lot of hands. So that's basically all the broadways. I don't know why I needed to actually mention all of them. Whew. Oh yeah, because I wanted to basically, you know, make a good read and be right. Yeah, I mean, keep in mind he'll be showing here every now and then with a 9 or with, you know, I don't know, pocket 8s or something like that. But I don't think he's going to be bearing the river with pocket 8s, considering, I mean, you have more 9s into your range, I would say, or maybe equal amount of 9s. But yeah. And alright, let's look at the last hand, because I see we're almost at the 10-minute mark. Yeah, cool. 3-bet with ace deuce in position. That's fine. Every time we 3-bet, it's fine. No, I'm just kidding. It's not every time. I'll be checking back here pretty much all the time. We got backdoor. We don't know if ace is a good card or not, but we're gonna see what he does on the turn, and that's gonna show us if he has anything. Backdoor comes in. He bets $3 in a pot of 9. To me, that means I don't have a jack. we gotta listen to the player's story. If he had a jack, would he bet that amount unless it's jack 9, you know, or a set of 7s? I mean, he's either super strong or he don't have anything. We call, obviously. Yeah, what else we're gonna do? Oh, that's great, we complete. Please bet. He doesn't, so I think it's a bluff here. No jack. I wouldn't really bet my house on it, but I'm highly convinced that he has no jack. We're gonna be looking to bet something like $6 to $9, something along those lines. Yeah, maybe even less, maybe like 4 to 8. Sure, 550 is fine, and I really don't think you're gonna get a lot of calls here. 10-8 came in, which is a flop straight. I mean, 10-8 didn't come in, but 10-8 is there, which is a flop straight, which I highly don't think he has. But if you get a call, it's gonna be from a random 7, I'm pretty sure, or some type of 9. Okay, he calls, cool. I mean, I'm 100% sure you win. Otherwise, with a full house, you would have raised. Pocket 8s, all right. Didn't see that. All right, I didn't think it's gonna be. Well, I guess it makes sense. He bet the turn with pocket 8s. All right, yeah. All right, guys. Well, that was it for today. Hit and smash the like button if you like the content. If not, you know, still do it, because actually there's no really reason why. I'll just do it. That was Chris Ruko for Hand of the Week. I'll see you next time with the last 2 hands of that student.